Freedom Credit Union was founded in 1922 as the Western Mass Telephone Workers Credit Union. It was originally founded with the office in Springfield, Mass., but it served all of the telephone workers and their families throughout all of Western Massachusetts, the 4 counties, Berkshires, Franklin, Hampden, Hampshire, as well as southern Vermont and southwestern New Hampshire. I've been at Freedom Credit Union now since 2003, and beginning in 2004, we started our expansion. We looked to better serve not only our existing members, which were primarily telephone workers and their families, but we switched to a community charter, which meant that anyone who lived, worked, and now also attends school in Western Massachusetts can be a member of Freedom Credit Union.
First is the Reader Raves Awards. That's a yearly award that's voted on by the readers of the Republican and MassLive.com. It's a relatively new award. It's only been established 3 or 4 years ago, and they vote for different organizations throughout the Pioneer Valley. So for 3 consecutive years, we've been the best credit union. And since it started, no other credit union has won the category. We've won it 3 years in a row, so we're pretty proud of that.
We do have a President's Award, and what that is it started in 2009, and it recognizes an employee who's been nominated by either their peers or someone in management, somebody who goes above and beyond to serve the membership and serve the employees. And those at a back office, they may be serving the employees more, but they're training our existing employees on how to better serve the members. We have a program for our employees where after they've been here for a period of time, they're eligible for full reimbursement of tuition and books to any Massachusetts college or university. We're committed to our employees' education. An educated employee is better for the membership of Freedom Credit Union and enhances our organization.
We take pride in our commitment to our members, giving back to the community, and treating our employees and members with respect and courtesy.
Well, Freedom Credit Union originally created a youth banking program back in 2006. The thought process was that we wanted to start out with the elementary school kids. We wanted to embed a savings culture in kid, and we felt that we would be most successful if we did it at an early age. Hence the reason why we started with elementary schools. What we actually do is we give, at participating schools, we give the kids $5 to open up a youth savings account. We understand that some kids might be of modest means, they might not have the opportunity to come in to open up an account with the $5, so we want to encourage all kids to save. That's the reason why we give them the initial account opening deposit. Once we started this program, we saw that there was a need to expand it to the older population, so to say. So we decided to expand our program to the middle school and high school students as well. We actually formed curriculum for the older students. So we have budgeting presentations, we have credit presentations, student loan presentations. There's all sorts of presentations that we have. And the goal is to educate these kids on the soft skills, the skills that are going to be critically important to be successful adults, but that they're lacking from the schools. And it's not the fault of the schools. They have so many other focuses that they need to focus on. MCAS, getting the kids to graduate. We understand this. And that's where Freedom Credit Union comes into play by being a good, strong community partner. And that's why we're here today, the Credit for Life Fair. This is kind of the culmination of things. As you can see, we have 5 high schools here. We have over 300 students from the city of Springfield. And what we're actually trying to do is we're trying to introduce these seniors that are going to be graduating in a few months to the expenses that they're about to incur in about another 6 months or so. They're about to be adults whether they like it or not. There's all sorts of expenses that you're about to incur. We're trying to introduce these kids to those expenses by playing the game of life. And that's what this is all about. The Latino Chamber of Commerce actually recognized us for our efforts. They gave us this award for the efforts that we have. We were the only financial institution recognized, and I believe to this day we've been the only financial institution that's been recognized by the Mass Latino Chamber of Commerce for our efforts to make inroads and build trust in the Latino community.
Barry Crosby and his team have been wonderful partners with the city of Springfield. This event going on here at Springfield Technical Community College is near and dear to my heart on financial literacy for our young people. So when I tell them they make that jing in their pocket, they're able to manage it, and Freedom Credit has led the way. Freedom Credit Union has also been outstanding corporate citizen and partner when it comes to our Putnam Vocational Technical Academy. We have a banking branch there that Freedom Credit Union, really our kids at Putnam run that, And also Barry and team have been very, very good when it comes to events that are going on in Springfield, Western Massachusetts, whether we're hosting the D2s, National Basketball Collegiate Championships, or we had Division I, the MAC tournament here. Barry's chaired many of those things. And he instills, in his DNA, he has instilled in his employees, Ed Nunez is one of them, that you have to give back to the community. So a lot of things you might see some publicity on, other things they do behind the scenes, but it all adds up. Deeply appreciative, and maybe I'm a little biased, but I'd love to see Freedom Credit Union get some serious consideration, possibly win that Torch Award.
When a new member comes into Freedom Credit Union, we have them do a survey. And basically the question is, what brought you to Freedom Credit Union? Over 50% of the time, and we have tracked this for several years now, over 50% of the time, the member says that they were referred by a family member, a friend, or a co-worker. That is important to us. That means that the values we've instilled amongst our employees are being adhered to. It wasn't necessarily from some outside advertising, which we do advertise, but it is that people have enough faith in us to protect their assets, to look after their assets, that they're recommending people to come become members of Freedom Credit Union, and they say, I want you to join my credit union.